Yo, this is the hottest intro to any spaces I've ever had. I was honestly so shook that I was just dead silent because of how amazing this intro was. Anya, I don't know if you're rugged. I feel like you are because I see your mic on mute, but I can't hear anything. Good old Twitter.
I'm literally dead. I thought I was being rugged. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yo, shout out to the 15 to 20 people who were just committed to sit in like stone cold silence for 5 to 10 minutes, just waiting to see what was happening. Um, no, that's super awesome. I was gonna say maybe we should just invite some people. Well, I can't. I don't even. I'm not even the host right now, so I don't know if I was gonna say if we can invite people up.
So I don't know. Do we? If Anya leaves, does the whole space end or no?
Yeah, just it's a hard rug.
Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Let's. Do we shut this one down and launch another one? I don't know.
Hey, whatever. I'm here for tea time, so whatever you guys do in the UK, I don't know much about.
Okay, hold on.
Yo, so I had a space the other day and I was playing music and I thought everybody else could hear the music and it was like 10 or 15 of us in here and I thought we were just jamming out waiting for it to start. And no, bro, they were all in the chat like it's just dead silent, but they just sat in here and we're all just sitting in silence, just throwing this emoji up like we're just all thumbs down to each other. So this isn't my first time sitting in silence with everybody. It's the homies.
Yeah, I feel like it's like fully thrown me out right now.
Well,
I miss you, Anya.
it must be working though because she got you at co-host and then she brought me up.
I figured it out. Holy smokes.
This soundboard's so sick.
Yo,
Realistic.
is this that new soundboard? That shit's fire. It's a it's a new sample pack, bro.
It's when you push on the little emoji with all the family, and that's what happens. That's the noise that comes up.
It's that Mother's Day shit.
Oh, please tell me it's not Mother's Day.
No, it's not Mother's Day.
Bad time. Okay, I was like, dude, I'm gonna be such a bad kid for a second, because I was about to have to jump off and call my mom and be like, damn, my bad.
Sorry, it's in the UK. It's in the UK. I forgot you guys have got different ones. It's Mother's Day in the UK.
So is 1 o'clock in the afternoon tea time? Is that like the normal tea time?
That could be tea time in the UK. It's 8 p.m. here. I might have a cuppa though. I've only had one today. Despicable.
Just one? Yeah, step up your British.
So I was trying to explain this to Vega because I feel like it's a really British concept, and I don't think maybe any other nationality does. So if you have something similar, please let me know. But basically, in England, anything could happen, whether it's sad, happy, life destroying, like whatever, and a cup of tea will fix it. It's like our first like immediate thing. It's like, like someone's come in, they've just like murdered someone. You're like, sit down, let's have a think about this. I'll put the kettle on, And I feel like there's no one else in the world that has like a food or a drink that.
Do you want to get your British drink dash real quick?
Oh my God, what? Tell me.
Because I know for a fact that almost 90% of the world says coffee instead of tea. So it's just like, y'all are just using tea instead of coffee. That's really
No.
But I don't have a cup of coffee when like somebody's come in and murdered somebody and we're like, all right, let's sit down and you murdered someone? All right, well, let's have a cup of coffee and talk about this.
Okay, the second one was gonna be like alcohol. Like those were my two go-tos. Like I know a lot of people that are like, fuck, I just need a drink. Like that's like the first thing. I'm not one of those people, but I see Deep jumped in. Deep, what's going on?
What's good? I just got hella offended by that tea statement, just because, like in Indian culture, that's definitely a thing, and like the British have tea because of India, you know, so and China. So yeah.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I know. I'm not giving you it, but like, do you guys do it where it's like anything? You're like, oh fuck it, let's have a cuppa. Like
Yeah,
it could
for sure,
solve
for
any
sure.
problem. Like,
Definitely,
okay,
especially like like women love tea, and like a lot of coffee is pretty big in India now, I guess there. So like the guys drink coffee, but yeah, definitely tea.
So deep. India was doing it first. So you're saying that British are derivative tea drinkers?
British are derivative everything. I feel like, you know, like the, the national dish of England is chicken tikka masala.
Shut up,
he's
bro.
true.
That's a lie.
No.
He's
He's right. He's right. We've stolen everything. I mean, you just have to look at our museum, our British museum, to see we like nicking things off of other people. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm mixed race, so I'm not gonna claim that's only one side of me. Okay, the rest of me has been nicked as well.
Wait, can we just address the fact that like out of all of the haggis and the beans and the whatever y'all talked about over there, y'all went straight to tikka masala and naan as the national dish.
So what happened was like it was actually created in Scotland, like chicken tikka masala, because it was just a curry dish that was a lot less spicy, so that they could handle it pretty much. And yeah, that's the story.
Yeah, it's true. And the guy died recently, the guy that invented it, which was very sad. So we had a chicken tikka masala to celebrate it. I think it was a couple of months ago.
Yes, I cannot tell if they're just absolutely fucking with us right now, dude. Like I'm
No,
over,
I swear. I
Yeah,
actually pinned the
bro.
article.
They're legendary like trollers right now, dude. And this is I've never been trolled like this, and Deep and her are on the same wavelength right now. Like there's no way this is real.
it's like if America made Panda Express its national food chain. Like, like, bro, are you real? Um,
No, I wish I was trolling, but I found this out like a year or 2 years ago, and I was dying, to be honest.
Hold on, I'm literally going to find a link and I'm going to like pin it to the top so you guys can see we're not trolling you. It's actually true.
Someone's gonna come in and it's like, oh, Sunday tea time with the clones, and it's just a plate of chicken masala up at the top. They're like, what the fuck are they? These clones are doing in here, bro?
Yeah, well, we need the snacks with our tea. You can't have tea with a good plate of something delicious, you know?
Oh my god! If we're going to get into this, we're going to get into this. You know how I feel about biscuits, right?
What
We
about
will
biscuits
have
and
this
gravy
debate
though? Biscuits and
again.
gravy?
somebody just needs to pin that jellied eel disgusting monstrosity that Fawn eats, whatever that nastiness is. I remember that last time, that green looking Shrek something.
I'll give the British their flowers for one thing, and that's chocolate. Like U.S. chocolate. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, but it's not that good. But
Deep.
Canadian chocolate's better, but then the British chocolate's just on another level. So
They nicked that off the Belgians, though, didn't they?
Yeah, bro. This chocolate's from Switzerland. I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't even have our own chocolate.
Cadbury isn't Cadbury British?
Yeah, but we probably nicked it. Who did we get the coca from?
What's your guys' favorite tea?
The very a spicy tea, definitely spicy tea.
Spicy. Have you guys tried
Yeah.
hibiscus? It's really nice.
I've had that before. It's really good.
I actually have a huge bag of hibiscus tea on my counter. Um, I like have it every day.
I've been really into this one tea. It's called Arizona green tea. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's pretty good though.
But is it $1?
Actually, it's 99 cents, so even better.
Oh,
It's a hedge against inflation.
no matter what the prices are around the world, Arizona tea will always be 99 cents.
It's really all we have left because the Wendy's 4 for $4 is now $7. So, we know if Arizona green tea goes up for more than $1, then the global economy is in shambles.
That makes sense, guys. That makes sense. Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome up.
Thank you for bringing me up. What's going on here? Sunday tea time?
Yes, we're chatting about our favorite tea. Do you have a favorite?
Well, I'm more like a coffee person, but I do have one chai. If you do know what that means.
I love the
Chai's
chai tea
delicious.
bagels.
Yeah, bagels.
Wait, chai bagels? They have chai bagels? Where?
No, not chai bagels. I think he's talking about chai with bagel.
No, it's
Oh, I
chai
see.
tea bagels.
Wow, that's something new for me.
No,
Tell
it's
me
funny.
about
My friend pulls up these random things all the time, and he's like, "Yo, I'm feeling for some chai tea bagels. Like some of that with some of your mom trying to teach me some stock market shit. Like feeling that stuff. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Have you guys had bubble tea? I just had bubble tea. That's why I'm asking.
I don't like bubble tea. I mean, I tried a couple, but it's just I don't know why I just don't like it. Sorry, man.
I love bubble tea. Really delicious. Although we probably don't have the greatest spots for it, but I love boba tea.
There's a difference with some bubble tea. I know some people uses like a powder, and it doesn't hit as well as like real fruits. If you add in like avocado or mango, whatever it is, it just tastes better if it's real fruits.
All right, quick reminder to everybody, you are more than welcome to come up on the stage and share your favorite cup of tea. We can also discuss other kinds of tea, but anything you want to have a chat about, it's just us hanging out, so no pressure.
I once saw Cass order a bubble tea with all bubbles, nothing else. Um, he's just really big into bubbles.
That's cap. You know how bad your stomach would hurt after eating all those like taro balls? It's exactly why I don't even drink bubble tea. So everything Vegas says is a lie, clearly.
Guys, I've never had tea.
Stop it.
It's because you like your coffee with like 90% milk.
Bro, I'm on my second cup of coffee right now, so I mean, that's facts.
I'm not gonna lie, I like a milky coffee, so I don't blame you. I just got roasted for it, so like I had to roast you.
Boo this man for liking milk in his coffee.
Boo.
Did you see Elon's post this morning? I put it at the top.
No. Oh, okay. No, I didn't see it. Hey, girl.
Hey, good afternoon, ladies of the CloneX community, and guys. Milk is made for baby cows, not for human beings. I just had to come up and mention that. I'm cooking right now, and I don't like milk. I just thought I'd mention that.
Are you flooding milk right now? I'm a oat milk
I'm
guy.
I'm de- we need to start flooding milk. We've been flooding everything but milk this week, and that seems to be reflecting everything that's going on and the panic and the pandemonium.
Makes
I have
sense.
to
What's
I
up,
have to
Kura?
agree with Kuro.
Oh, I'm cooking.
Cook.
Kiro, what are you cooking? I want to know what Kiro eats.
Wait, let him cook.
Let him cook. In between his 30-minute naps throughout the day, what is he eating?
Yeah, and how many 30-minute naps do you need, Kuro, to sustain you to stay up for all time zones around the world?
8 now.
4 hours of sleep.
Dude, he's maximum awake time, maximum efficiency. He only sleeps for 30 minutes at a time. He doesn't really cook, bro. He just cracks open army ration packs because it's most time effective. And what flavor ration pack you got right now, bro?
I'm cooking Mongolian beef with vermicelli.
He warms it up on the top of his computer that's been running for 30 years straight.
The second phone is warming up his next course that he's got coming to. Don't worry. Nah, Curly's good though. I've seen his timeline. He has that the supposed super taster gene that Vegas says that he has. I think Vegas just picky and just one of those kids that like only eats chicken fingers because he just doesn't want to eat anything gross. Yeah.
Listen, bro, this is highly slanderous, and I'll let you know I have a condition. I was born with this, man. It's not Maybelline.
Talking of great food, I've just pinned up top. You can see some of England's foods ranked in tier. I don't fully agree with this. I think some should be higher and some should be lower. But if you want to just check out some English foods, or some British foods, should I say? Because it's like haggis and stuff, which is Scottish. But yeah,
Looks
It's
really carby.
ranked like it's ranked into tiers, but it's all beans. All I can see here is beans.
Beans and bread.
Yeah, it's literally beans and bread.
look, some of us are still rationing from the war. Okay.
See, I
Which one was the
remember this
Arthur?
chart from last time, and the chicken tikka masala is definitely god tier. Like, boo, boo. It is not mid tier.
I absolutely agree. I also don't really like a crumpet, so that can go to low tier or crap tier.
I thought that was a pizza until I read it.
Tell you what though, a Yorkshire pudding. Has anyone had a Yorkshire pudding? It's fucking delicious. Bit of gravy on a Sunday, stunning.
What's that dessert you guys have? It's like toffee pudding, I think. That thing slaps.
Oh, sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, that shit
Yeah, sticky
slaps.
toffee pudding.
I actually
I don't trust any pudding from the same place that they make those rat dogs.
What?
one more
Wait, you have to explain. I don't
one more
get
time.
it.
The Yorkshire Terriers, those little rat dogs. I don't trust any place that makes pudding from that same place.
Hey, that's a good point. I never even thought of that. I've lost some
Look,
trust in the pudding as well.
Or we can go with the Sunday roast. That looks fine.
yeah, but you like Yorkshire puddings are the number one thing within your Sunday roast. Like you have to have a Yorkshire with your Sunday roast. It's part
You
of it.
guys really like pies, right? There's a lot of variation
Oh
of pie
yeah,
in different
we
shapes.
we do. We like a pie. We like a pasty. We like a suet pudding. A lot of our puddings, like they're called puddings, but they're not actually sweet. Even though puddings are sweet over here as well, it's quite complicated. But a Yorkshire pudding isn't sweet; it's savoury. It's basically just like a delicious bread type thing, but it's so good. I could eat maybe 8 of them right now, even though I've just had dinner.
The third
I
one, I'm
actually
sorry.
got on like one of those Yorkshire pudding kicks during COVID. I was so determined to make things that I had never had before, and I probably wasn't ever gonna have because I was fearful that I wasn't gonna be able to travel again. And so I don't know, it was just this weird, like very small window of time where I was like, I'm never gonna go to England. I need to make their dishes at home. And so I made Yorkshire pudding at home with I made like a crock pot roast, and then I used the all of the that like juice that's like left over after you cook it, and I used that and put it like in the oven, and I made like way too many, so many of these Yorkshire puddings. Like I had this muffin tin, thing, and it's like 2 dozen muffin, little holes in it, and I made, I made 2 dozen Yorkshire puddings. It was way too many, but it was so good. I think I ate that for a solid week for just like lunch and dinner. It was amazing.
Anya, please adopt me for fuck's sake.
But I've got plenty of room anytime, whenever you're ready.
I had a question. The third one at the bottom, third one to the right at the bottom, it's a derogatory term.
Oh, what? No way.
Yeah, I think obviously the bad term comes from that. I don't think it's like the other way around.
Oh, I've seen it now. Oh, yes. Okay.
I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
I didn't either. I wasn't looking past mid tier because I was like, I'm never gonna eat those things.
Yeah, I've never had that before. I'm pretty sure that is
Wow.
like an old food, so it will definitely be the other way around rather than it being
Cancel the
new.
whole country. That's all I gotta say. Send it to zero.
The picture does look like it's old. It looks like it's been sitting there forever.
I'm gonna
Trash
Google it.
food, terrible name for it too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Boo!
You know what it looks like? It looks like it comes from one of those like restaurants where they have like samples of their food that they make in house, but it's real, and so it's just sitting behind a glass case, like slowly over the course of time changing color, but you know exactly what it looks like. That's kind of what it looks like.
So
Just sitting in a
speaking of
glass
that,
case.
I don't know how the like some like Japanese stores do that. Like I've seen like certain like Japanese shops where they'll keep like tonkatsu and like bento boxes out for like weeks, and I'm assuming they're plastic, but it always still looks so good, even though it's like definitely not like it's past due. It's got to be.
Yo, what is that though? The derogatory term food. What is that?
So
Some you don't need in
I've
your
just
life.
looked it up. It is pig's heart and liver and other like offcuts, all like mashed up together, which is absolutely disgusting. And of course, yes, it was literally like mid 19th century, like was the first recorded or whatever, in comparison with the American derogatory term.
Like, what's the correlation? How does one become the other? And
I mean, I have no idea.
The word is also used in England, like back in the day, for like smokes, I think.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember
That's
hearing that.
short. Like you wouldn't say the full word. You say FAGS for.
Yeah, I was about to say throw S on that thing. Yeah, no, yeah, I remember that.
I'm judging you guys fish and chips.
Oh my god, fish and chips is delicious. Who said that? Who said that?
Fawn's
Subscribe.
about to add.
I unsubscribe to subscribe.
It your fish and chips don't look too god tier. I don't know.
No, subscribe. Come to London. I'll take you for. Actually, no, don't come to London. Come to Brighton, which is my hometown, which is by the sea. I'll take you for fish and chips, and you'll love it. It's amazing, unbeatable. Some like vinegar on the chips. Oh, so
Sounds good. I'll try it.
You better not pass up on that offer. I don't think I've ever heard her personally invite a single one of these degens to her hometown. You're gonna meet the parents. You're gonna get the whole tour. Like,
yeah.
Yo, so what's the difference? First of all, this bangers and mash just the term and the picture is absolutely hilarious. But what's the difference between?
Sausage and mashed
No,
potatoes.
no, we're not
I don't
going
know.
there. Subscribe. We're not going there.
No,
What's the
I'm
difference between
convinced.
cottage pie and shepherd's pie?
I'm convinced that they did that shit that people do with charades, where they just put a bunch of titles in a bowl, and they just like picked out just random words to name shit over there, bro. There's no way they didn't.
Yo,
Right. Bangers
Beef
and mash.
Wellington. Beef Wellington should be on God tier. Well, why is it so low?
Yeah.
Bangers and mash is
Okay,
hilarious.
wait. Let me answer Dre's question. What's the difference between cottage pie and shepherd's pie? Shepherd's pie is lamb. Cottage pie is beef mince.
I was gonna say the picture is inverted. That's the difference.
Guys, let me interrupt you a little bit. What is like coins of CloneX? I like your PFPs. I totally want to get some.
Well, your PFP is really nice too. Yeah, we have clones. We're in the artifact ecosystem.
That's nice.
You can save mine if you want. You can use that one.
Can I get one though, like from OpenSea or somewhere?
I'll let Anya explain that.
I was gonna give it to anybody else who wanted to talk, but yeah, it's so Artifact is RTFKT. Maybe we can get some pins for you at the top. But Artifact is the ecosystem that we come from. Our clones are a 20K collection. We have basically our clones are avatars. You also get 3 files with the clones as well. And there are 8 different DNAs. So we've got, I personally am sporting an angel. We have Vaughn next to me. She's a human. We've got a couple of different humans. Vega's a robot. Deep down below is a demon. So we've got kind of a variety of them. And yeah, like a lot of, we've actually been passing around a lot of posts today where you can create renders, like digital renders of your clone, because you get full body 3D files for it. So you can create filters on Snapchat, Instagram. We've all got all kinds of things on there. So it's we're a fun little community.
Thank you.
Give them the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So I couldn't find the link when I clicked on Queens of CloneX, and then I had to check on Cast 333, and I found something like some sort of like link tree in there. So yeah, thank you so much.
Well, you're so welcome. Thanks for joining us. You got good vibes.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm actually everywhere in space. It's like, just trying, just different things. So we started my NFT journey like almost like 6 months now. So looks like I'm, the bear market, all that looks like it's gonna help me out a lot. So let's see.
If you stay long enough, they'll show you clones until you get one. That's what happened to me.
Yeah, Deep actually, he got into the Bad Take Spaces, which is every weeknight hosted by Compound, who's here on stage as well. And yeah, we invited him into the Bad Takes chat, and we just kept bullying him until he got a clone. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, so we just kind of chill out. And so if you're ever up in the time zone, I think Compound, you're on Pacific time, right?
No, it's
And so
Eastern time, so it's like 4:34 p.m. It's a perfect time for me.
oh, excellent. Yeah, for this time, so Bad Takes happens every weekday, and they do it later in the evening at like 7 or 6 p.m. Pacific time. So that's like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that right? And yeah, so if you're up late at night, you can come hang out with us every weekday night. We do this. Queen Spaces kind of jumps around between Wednesdays and Sundays. We also do community spaces, and you're always welcome to come hang out with us. Even if you don't have a clone, we always welcome people that are in other communities to come hang out.
Well, I'm gonna get one. Looks like I will get one. But let's see.
I don't even.
Well, when you do, you're gonna have to tweet it out, and you'll want to tag Artifact and CloneX and even a couple of us as well, so we can see it and we can retweet you out and stuff.
Okay. Thank you, guys. All right,
Definitely
I'm
do
gonna
your
hop
own.
out. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I know all that too. So yeah, I will. And thank you for letting me up here and talk to you guys. You guys looks like you guys are awesome. Tea talk, all that. I love that. Thank you.
Definitely do your own
California,
research on the artists and what type of community this is before buying.
California Standard Time is the time, not Pacific Standard
Yeah.
Time. Let's clear that up.
California International Standard Time.
Sorry, California Standard Time.
Hey, and we never shield any clones to Deep. Deep shield clones to us, and he shielded our community to us and made us look at our community in a different light and got a clone on his own.
Yeah, Deep, but tell us a little bit about your journey. What got you here, and how badly did Compound have to drill this into your head that this was the God tier community that you belong to?
Actually, one of my friends, he has like an Azuki, Bored Apes, and like clones, and he really fucks with clones. He had his clone as his PFP for a while until Azuki. So like every week or every few weeks, he would just be like, get a clone, but I just never did. And then thank God everyone started flooding clones, and I just saw the price go all the way down, and I'm like, damn. And yeah, I was flooding it too. I was flooding it just so I could buy in, and the other day, I just was on Blur. I had the day off on Friday. I was on Blur, and I sold my monolith Yuga box and flipped that, and basically saw this on the floor. It's actually this demon's actually what's it called? It's like reviewed on. It's like suspicious activity, but I didn't care. It's just like too good to not get. So I got it for 3.4, and it's top 5,000 rank. It looks super clean. So I'm like, wow, this is just like me. And I was. It's one of those moments where like you're like getting your ETH locked in and stuff, and you're just like sweating bullets at your computer to make sure you get it. And yeah, and after I got it, I was just like, damn, I finally did it.
We're so proud of you. What a pickup. It's such a good one. I wish that there was a way for us to be able to rehabilitate clones that have been in the system locked up away because they've either been stolen or some person's been, blur farming them or some kind of craziness. But it would be nice if we had a system to go through to wash clones, give them a nice bath.
Clone rehab. Traumatic experience rehab. They're, especially after this blur farming, all these clones that have just been cycled through wallets, those poor clones don't have homes. I just love when like I finally see someone post like found my profile picture, found my forever clone because it pulled it out of that cycle and now it has a home.
Unless you're PMAC.
Yeah, unless you have five forever clones, one per month.
Yeah, I love PMAC's system though because he goes through and he commits himself so hard that he buys it and is like, this one, I'm gonna try this one on, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna wear it and commit to it, just like fully, because I know there are some people, I think is it Baron that like just tries on random clones that he doesn't even own, but PMAC goes like all the way and just is like, nah, I'm just gonna buy it, I'm just gonna do it.
No, Baron buys them and tries them on, wears them as a PFP for a few days, and then sells them at like a small loss. He's like, I don't care. I just wanted to wear it as a PFP.
See, but I love that. That's such a great system. I like, you just go through and you're like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in my wallet, see how it looks in my wallet, see what kind of things I can do with, popping into certain chats. I love
He
that.
bought this clone that looked like the Unabomber, and we put a hoodie on it, and it like totally looked like the Unabomber. And he literally bought it just to rock it for a few days because he thought it was cool. He sold it like 2 days later.
I tried to flood him into the brown one with the Murakami. I tried to flood him, but after I flooded him, it was like reverse psychology kept it, so kind of sad.
He talked about it in space the other day. I don't know if you were in there. He goes,
No,
man, I was rocking this clone, and then Deep said that like that I can't be rocking a brown clone, and I almost got really scared, and I thought I was worried that I couldn't, but then I realized I think he was just trying to fud my bag, so I sold it to him.
Deep really subscribed to my mantra.
Dude, everybody was trying to put him out of that clone. Like, nah, bro, you can't rock that thing. Like, yo, sell that to me.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of that activity lately where, people aren't rocking their clones like as their PFP, but we know that they have them. And so like some of the clones have gone into those particular people's, posts or something, and they'll be like, "Hey, like how much would you be willing to sell?" And they're like, no way I'm selling that. I'm not selling it. Like, which is so great to see still. It's okay to rock whatever you want in the moment and still be like, yeah, I'm never giving that away. Like that's my clone.
Yo, Kuro, let's talk about your food, bro. Whoa, what you got there?
I made
He's busy.
Mongolian beef.
That actually looks really
I,
good, bro. I've I'd eat that for lunch right now.
I thought it was like some Korean dish, when you like a gyukaku kind of thing.
You sure you didn't buy that from takeout and put it on a plate, bro? Looks too
I'm
good to be
positive
true.
I didn't, bro. I'm positive I didn't. No, I could actually do things other than shit post. Remarkably.
Yeah, we don't fud Kuro's level of cooking skills that he's got. He's a master chef up in here. We're very proud of our chef Kuro.
He does have a lot of time to enhance his skills since he doesn't sleep, right? So definitely believe him.
Do you guys know what "Come Dine with Me" is, or is that a British thing?
No, what is that?
Okay, so in England we have this show called "Come Dine with Me," and it's basically like a reality show that is basically like each episode is like completely different, so it's not like a running thing or anything. But it's like four contestants, and they basically like go to each other's houses like during a week, and they cook for each other. So they do like a dinner party, and they will have to then judge the other person, like the other person's cooking or whatever, and then whoever by the end of the week or whatever earns like the most points or whatever, then they win the prize. But I would absolutely love to do a clones "Come Dine with Me," but obviously we live very far, but that would be so fun.
I would love that. I'm like I'm such a terrible cook, but I would try my hardest to cook some pretty elegant looking things like for a competition with the clones for cooking. Um, sorry, I'm fudding my cooking skills, but I say that because my husband is in another lifetime. He was a master chef, I swear, because he cooks way better than I do. So 90% of the time he cooks, and I get like 5-star meals from him because of that.
I absolutely don't believe that you're a bad chef at all. Um, what would you make if it was? Because basically, what they have to do is they have to do starter, main, and then a dessert. So, what would you cook? Anyone on stage, if you were going to do "Clones Come Dine with Me," all the clones, all 10,000 of us are going to come over to your house. What are you going to make for starter, main, and dessert? Anyone, go.
Steam uhu.
Ooh.
Steam uhu is a parrotfish, so we would like to go diving here. I gotta go spear diving, and you catch the fish, you steam it up. You got some oil, peanut butter, well, the peanut oil, and you kind of just drizzle that on top while you put some ginger and stuff, other things.
Subscribe. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Hawaii.
Oh my god.
Yo, on God, I'm gonna get some Church's chicken before y'all show up and put it on some ceramic plates and make it look fancy.
I'll make a brisket. I'd make a brisket because one like 10,000 people. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. So I'd get like a bunch of smokers and a bunch of briskets, and yeah.
I love a good brisket. That sounds fantastic. Okay, wait. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I was gonna I was taking pictures of ice cream sandwiches, and that was going to be my answer for dessert. But nah, I feel like I tried to catch up with Kuro a little bit. I can throw some little recipes together, make a little sauce if I had to. I don't know. I'm not that good, but I've read things on the internet and then tried some shit out, and it turned out okay.
Deep, is this? Oh no, it's not from today. I literally thought that this was what your dinner was today.
Oh, it's not dinner time yet. Here it's 5 p.m. So
Oh, sorry.
Deep's on California International Standard Time as well.
I'm in Eastern Standard Time.
I'm literally where time was invented, guys. I'm literally in practically Greenwich.
We
You guys tell that
literally
too.
have a clock dedicated to time. It's a tower. His name is Ben.
No, not not Benjamin. No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Greenwich Mean Time. Time was invented around the corner from my house. Like before then, time didn't exist. Google it.
Yo, firstly, there's doing it first, and then there's doing it right. And if you live on international LA standard, global LA time, then you would understand.
Hold on, hold on. I just want to make a counter argument to that really quickly to say that we also have this really horrible thing called daylight savings time that is the bane of my existence in the US. It is the worst. It's a little worse. So I don't think we can even speak to the whole time thing and doing it right.
Yeah, but that's not standard time. That's daylight time. Those are two different things.
Vega's always on demon time anyway, so it's like not like any of this shit matters. I mean, come on, y'all.
Where's the purple devil emoji, please?
Sorry, we had to take that away from you because you were a little abusive about the demon emoji, so it's restricted.
I thought this was the last year for daylight savings time anyway. Or am I
They say
wrong?
that
Is there
every
one
year,
more
I
year?
swear. They do.
I know, they
Yeah.
really do. I think it depends on what area you're from because Arizona doesn't have it. Bless you, Arizona. And I'm like, just above Arizona. And I cannot tell you how many times people have brought that up. Oh, we're going to vote it away. It's going to go. And no, every time.
It's real rough in the winter, guys. Like when the sun's setting at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock. It's brutal, bro. The Canadians wouldn't understand.
It's wild to me how someone can just vote that away. Like, yeah, we done with that, bro. It's done. Let's move on. That's
I
crazy.
had a flight the other day during daylight savings, and it was at 6 a.m. My dumbass chose that time, and I went to sleep at like 2 a.m. and I realized I lost an hour of sleep. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? Kuro, what do you do when you lose time because of daylight savings time? Your 4 hours goes to like what, 3 hours?
No, no, I don't lose time.
Hey, this art is timeless. I don't lose time.
Okay, I had a second to think about like the whole cooking thing. I'm bringing that back. All right. So because we're worldwide, so you have to pick something that's like, going to be cohesive and potentially, for everyone. We got a lot of vegetarians in the community too. I feel like we've been doing a lot of meat talk up here, so they're probably like, so I feel like a really good, don't you dare judge me, a really good salad, like just a classic worldwide. This is incredible. Don't you thumbs down me, Vega. I am confident that this would satisfy a majority of people.
Yo, I was saying this to Alicia yesterday, my cousin. Um, Salads and soups are so criminally underrated. Like you can really do anything with them bitches. Like you can use any ingredients. One clone, I don't know who it is, I'm gonna go find it, literally did a soup championships, and Alicia and I spent about half an hour googling every single soup. It was a clone. I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna pin it to the top. He literally did a soup championship, and I spent half an hour with Alicia googling each soup that we didn't know and then voting on it. And then yeah, like I'm so excited to see which soup ends up being on top, but I'm gonna pin it. Hold on, let me
Can
go
I
find
say
it.
that's the biggest waste of time? Because salad is redeemable. Soup is like Great Depression era. Nothing going
Cass,
on there.
how dare.
Yeah.
No.
Soup makes me feel like I'm in the Dust Bowl of America in 1925, and I don't have anything except for hot water to eat. Which, like,
Sam, what do you
hey,
think
bro,
ramen is?
I don't eat. I used to eat ramen a lot, but then I ate a spicy ramen challenge. Like, it was like drinking lava, and it just scarred me. So, like, pho and ramen have their own place, but like just like chicken noodle soup or like lobster bisque or whatever the hell that creamy looking stuff is that some people drink.
Oh my
Ugh,
god,
puke emoji.
Cass, you literally can't beat like a delicious pho, a Vietnamese pho, or like a lobster bisque or a French onion soup. Oh my god, stunning.
Yeah, and also, Kaz, I could hear it that you were just about to say I don't eat ramen, and the entire Japan community of clones was like, because they heard it in their sleep just now. So, I'd be careful. I'd be wary now.
Yo, find you a girl that talks about you like Fawn talks about lobster bisque, bro. Like, sheesh.
Yeah, that was next level with that description. But it's crazy because I was just about to go get some ramen from Little Tokyo, and y'all sit up here with this blasphemy.
Dre, I'm coming with you.
Yeah, bro, come through. Fine. What kind of you talking about soups? But based on that horrific illustration that you just posted up of foods and tears, how much meat goes in this soup that you're gonna make, or this dish that you call soup that would just be like boiled meat, water, and
No,
seasoning?
wait, hold on. Let's not fud here. Like, I feel like you can make a great soup out of anything. Like, you can have like a creamy, like mushroom soup. You can have like a pea and ham soup. You can have you can pulse a load of vegetables. If you've got like loads of veggies in your fridge and you don't know what to do with them, they're gonna go off in the next couple of days. You're going on a holiday. Fuck it. Just let me chop them all up. Let me throw them in a pan, boil them all, put some seasoning in there, put it in a blender, boom. A couple of croutons on there, little splash of olive oil, stunning. Absolutely stunning.
You
Come
sound like
on.
you live in an old
You can't.
person's home. Like,
Oh, for
I'm just
God's
saying.
sake.
It's called England. It's called England.
It's called England, okay? Um, no, I really feel like soups are so criminally underrated, and salads as well. Salads, you can literally have any type of salad. You can have a delicious Asian style salad. You can have a more British style salad. You can literally do anything. You can throw some Greek halloumi and some pomegranate and stunning.
I'm not
Anya,
gonna lie. Like before, I wasn't a big salad person, but my roommate, he's crazy at cooking, and like he's like, "Yo, try this salad." I'm like, "Bro, it's just a salad." I tried it and it was amazing. Every time he makes a salad, it always tastes different, and I'm like, "Damn!" And he always makes a salad and soup, and it's always a different soup. And like, I started drinking so much more soup now too. It's good for weight loss too, and like just staying healthy. It's pretty good.
deep.
My man says drinking soup. I'm starting to drink soup now. That is beyond wow. And Fawn, you are missing your lifelong calling as a Audible cookbook reader.
Also, I was just about to say, deep. Who is your flatmate, and can I marry them, please? They
No,
sound like they're my.
he's actually in a relationship. Sorry about
Uh,
that. Yeah.
let me fud them real quick.
Damn, she a homewrecker and she
Don't
likes
flood
that
him.
dirty
Don't.
soup water stuff. Oh my god.
Hey,
Get her off the stage.
I said fud
Fawn has immediately turned on break up with your boyfriend.
because I want that soup.
Yo, you can't FUD my roommate because the thing is, I need to eat, you know, like, and he benefits because I wash the dishes. All right.
Oh, that's good of you, at least.
You're supposed to wash the dishes after you eat and while you're cooking, so that you don't have to stay up all night and do the dishes. You can go walk your dog.
Talking about dirty water, Dre, did you drink kava yet?
Bro, what?
Man,
Talk about dirty water, Dre.
that that was terrible. That was a terrible segue.
That
That was
was
horrible.
amazing,
But
actually. That was really good.
to be honest, I did have kava at the Mira event, and I won't call it dirty water, but I don't think I'll be drinking it again either.
Wait, what
So
is kava?
What?
yeah, remember
Dirty water.
that creamy substance that they had with it kind of looked like cookies and cream
Oh
milkshake or
hell
something
no! I
like
don't know
that.
what you're talking about.
It
I'm glad I
was
didn't drink it though.
uh, it was mad thick, bro. It was mad thick.
I
You
thought
ever
that
put like
got it, bro.
Ray,
you
stop
did you
talking about me.
oh, see, here we go. Somebody hit the rim. Somebody hit the rim shot. Somebody hit the rim shot. But no, it was like you ever mix like cornstarch and water as a kid, and you can slap it around and it jiggle type. It was like that, but you had to drink it and chew it at the same time.
Hey
Hey,
yo!
yo!
Hey,
I was waiting for fun to come back.
Hey, yo. I said it off mic to Alicia.
I did
Let him
too, bro.
cook.
I
Let
was
him
on
cook.
mute.
Dre, you could proceed.
So where can I get some of this?
I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to take. You know what I mean? I'm done. It's Sunday, bro. We got to chill at least one day a week.
Yeah, y'all really turned the time or the heat up on this this Sunday tea time. This is meant to be. Y'all are just degens to the max.
Anya's scrambling in the settings on Spaces right now, seeing if she could stop the recording.
I know. I'm like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? How
How
can
do I
I?
stop it?
What
Why,
can I do?
Elon? I need to stop it.
She said earmuffs, earmuffs, kids, earmuffs.
Hurry, hurry! Someone implement Disney ear mode. Like somebody, anybody.
Yo, Dre, that story, like that tweet you tweeted the other day about your kid and getting braids, that had me dying for at least like 15 minutes.
Bro, imagine living through it. That was yesterday. That was, how Web3 time is. Yeah, that story the other day, that was yesterday, like less than 24 hours ago. But yes, it was absolutely hilarious, man. My children, my son he's, chip off the old block, if I do say so myself.
Max Minning energy.
Early, early max minting energy. You saw what
Hey,
he did to the PlayStation situation too. My guy's just on a rampage.
to be fair, bro, he did what you told him to do, bro. You didn't touch his hair.
That's a fact. And I didn't even think about that until Tevi pointed it out. Like, at least he's paying attention and following instructions. Like, damn. So this next time I know to throw that out as a audible too. Like, yo, don't touch this or that. I'll be back.
But what if he touches something else?
We gonna have to keep learning and pivoting as we go, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. So we're gonna keep it, you know what I mean? Y'all gotta slow down. Stop pulling me into these situations, man. Y'all gotta slow down.
I'm a demon after all, so yeah.
All right, we need a hard pivot on the subjects. I don't have anything. Somebody come up and save me.
Shout out to the boy
I
Vega
have a
for the mixtape that just dropped. Meow 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 meow.
Hey.
Oh, thanks, bro. I tried out rapping recently. I think I did pretty all right.
Bro, I was at the function last night, and I ain't gonna talk too much on it, but I messaged Vega, bro, and he knows what I said to him. I was like, "Man, Vega, you should be here performing, bro, because yeah, this ain't it, bro."
Oh, I could only imagine. I could only imagine. And you tell them to hire musicians that make music to perform music, but then they'll be like, "But my boy's band." Yeah, that's why there's almost a riot. But whatever.
Was it that bad? Oh
I'm.
man.
It wasn't. I'm gonna be real. I was there too, right? And I think I'm a pretty good judge in character, especially when it comes to music. It wasn't that bad, but it was, it was a different type of experience. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there were a demographic that enjoyed it.
All right, quick
The
scenario.
function.
If you and your wife weren't together yet, and this was the one date you had to take her on to impress her, would you go to this event? And don't leave. Just answer.
Damn, I was straight about to leave. The answer would be no. It had to be a hard no for me.
This is a full callback. Yeah, this is a full callback to that bad take where we were saying, "Oh, that's interesting,"
No.
or "Oh man, I hate that for you."
Yeah, I hate that
I
for
feel
you.
like
The
CloneX
way
just all the
the
events.
function was fun. Like I had a good time at the function. I was just saying that I wish Junior was performing there. That would have been dope. But they threw a hell of an event. It was fun.
So after you're already married, that's the event that you go to. That's all I heard.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going on a first date, like you don't take someone to an NFT function, bro. Like, yeah, here we all collect JPEGs online and we cosplay as cartoons and yeah. So, anyways, this is what I do with 80% of my time. Please,
Wise dodge.
So that's where I've been going wrong.
If you're trying to break up with someone, you take them there, I guess, right?
yeah, bro. Yeah, you trying to.
That's a fact. Like my wife didn't even come. She didn't even show up. So that should, let it be known what it is. You go to one Web3 function, they kind of get modeled after the same one, and you go to one and you go to all of them. Except I don't know if this is because I'm coming from a biased perspective, but I feel like our functions are totally different. Like we have a totally different experience, and we also have a totally different demographic. Like that was my first Bored Ape function that I've ever been to, and it was
Maybe clothes should run it, man. That way people can be like, "Yo, this is where the party's at. I need a clone," you know?
I will.
not for sure.
I
I
will.
went to NYC like Ape Fest. That was pretty lit. Like Future performed, we didn't even know. But I guess like that's a bigger event. So
I will say that we ran into I was with Shauna and she just got her mute and we ran into the ladies of BAYC and they were talking about Anya and Fawn and like pray like saying that they really really like you guys and then so I got Shauna plugged in with them and then she's already in the Queens of CloneX and they were all talking about like they're excited to do more stuff with the clones and the Queens of CloneX. So shout out to you guys for bridging that gap there.
That was 100% fun, gluing all of that together into this beautiful masterpiece. And shout out BAYC ladies. We love you. You're the baddest bitches in the space. We love you so much.
Yeah, oh my god, I love them so much. It's so funny. Tiger and Lilu are just like chaotic, but I absolutely love their energy. But no, they're all so lovely. I like didn't again, it's like one of those things, right? You think it's like a boys club or whatever, and you're like, oh, I'm sure like there's women that own this or whatever, but like I think it was maybe about 6 or 7 months ago now. I just so happened to like stumble on one of their spaces. And listened in and I was just like, oh my god, they're just like us. Like there were so many girls and they were having like a little like sleepover kind of spaces or whatever, and it was so nice. I was just like listening in or whatever. And then like more recently I've kind of been jumping in spaces with Lilu and Tiger. So we kind of we've got like a little cute bond going. So yeah, hopefully we will do more stuff. But that was so cool that you guys got to meet them yesterday. I really want to meet both of them in real life. I was actually in Paris with Lilu, and we never ended up meeting up. But it was just so crazy.
So you guys already know they have like a movement within the ladies of BAYC, like not a plus one bitch or not a plus one or something. They were telling me about it, but I had my own tickets there. Dre was my +1, just so everybody knows. And Shauna has a mutant, so she had her own ticket. But it was funny because we were all talking, and she had the mutant, and I didn't. And they were talking about not a +1, and I'm standing there all awkwardly, like, no, no, guys, I swear. I was like, no, no, I swear, I have my own tickets. I was here. I came on my own. Dre's my +1.
I'm sorry you threw me under the bus like that, bro. I thought we was keeping it between us.
I, bro, because they basically have this thing where like they go to all these NFT events, and as females, they're always like everybody just expects that they're the +1 and that they're not actually in this culture, and they got tired of it, so they started this not a +1 movement. And we're in this circle talking to all of them, and I was the +1 to my girl who has a mutant. It was funny as shit. It was like the total like reason they started it. But I had no problem with it, man. I had a good time.
How the turns have tabled.
Dude, the tables have turned.
I was already gone by that point. I went into the Hollywood Hills event, and I wasn't a +1 to that event for everybody. Just to classify and or clarify, you know that I'm not a +1 at all events.
Put
Okay,
it on a
I have
t-shirt.
I have my
Put
connects.
that on.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Oh, I did meet Charles the Doodle at that party yesterday too, though. I forgot
Oh,
about
bro,
that.
there's no,
what? Wait, in person you
Yes,
met
there's,
him?
I met him in person, bro. It was
did he try
ridiculous.
to doodle you?
Did you tell him that we are absolutely furious with him and we think all doodles are scammers?
Oh, if you don't think that I didn't tell him that face to face, you don't know who I am. I went in on this man. It was absolutely hilarious, man. Like, so we sitting there chopping it up, doing the networking thing. He's telling me why he's there. I had on my CloneX shirt from the Gagosian, and I had on my Invisible Friends varsity jacket. So they were kept talking about how great the varsity jacket was, and asking about how I felt about the FUD happening with CloneX with all the merch and everything. And I'm giving him my take. So we go back and forth, and he just asked like, "Oh, you on Twitter?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm of course." And I give him my Twitter, and he was like, "Oh, you have me blocked." And I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I'm like, "I don't really block a lot of people, man. I don't really get down like that. Like, you must have really done something for me to block you." And I'm like, "What's your name again?" And he was like, "Charles." And I'm like, "Oh shit." And then he showed me his Twitter, and showing me blocking him. And I'm like, "Oh shit, it's you." And he was like, "What do you mean by that?" And I'm like, "It's you. It's Charles the Doodle." And I'm weak. And he's like, "Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Man, I'm starting to feel hot. Like, you're making me feel nervous." I'm like, "Bro, it's you. You tried to scam us. It was you." He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You invited us to that group chat, put all of us in this situation." And you can see his face drop. I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you try to get over on us. It's because of you that we don't trust any doodles anymore. Like, all of y'all are scammers. It was you." And he was like, "No, no, no. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. XYZ, this happened. I got hacked. I got hacked with the SIM card hack." And he broke down the hack. I was like, "Why didn't you come back and say anything about this hack if that's how it went down?" And he was like, "I just recently got things back together. I'm here doing this, da 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 da." But he could tell he was kind of embarrassed about it. And I'm like, "Bro," and I was continuously laughing about it, like, "Yo, you tried to scam us." I was like, "You got to jump on Bad Take and clear your name. If this is how it happened, you got to jump on here and explain your side of the story."
And then
He's like, "No, for sure, for sure."
he sent you a link.
No, and then today he sent me a friend request from his different profile because they're doing another event at the same venue tonight, and it's actually like a dinner and all of these things, so I don't have to be a +1. Thanks, compound. So it's another situation that he tried to invite me to, but he sent me a link from his other Twitter account. But I'm like, "Oh man, this is so funny. People will not believe this."
Hey, I'm gonna
I
raise
don't
+1
understand.
to a bunch of events this week.
Yo, Dre, if you come back from that event and you're a doodle, damn.
No, his new account is something totally different. Like, it's not even a doodle. Like, maybe I should post it up in here. Yeah, I think I'll do that because that's funny.
That's so funny. I remember that fucking group chat, and like there was like some fucking epic people in there. Like he really got like all of his like biggest and best friends or whatever in this group. And then man got hacked and was sending us fucking scam links, and everyone was like, "Peace, I'm out," and it was literally like, boom, 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 left, 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 left. It was so.
That was the real exodus. I've never seen so many people leave so fast. And I was already looking for an excuse to leave, so I didn't even question what was happening. I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'm out."
Peace.
Yeah, it's the same situation. Like if you're sitting outside and you see somebody running by you, you immediately get up and run with them. Like you don't know what the hell's going on. I don't care. I'm out, bro. You running, we running.
Oh my god, 100%. It's like if someone screams, I scream. Like I can't help it. It's just an instinct. Why are we screaming?
I was gonna make a sexual joke, but I'll stop myself.
Yo,
Come
have you ever
on.
seen the video? Have you ever seen the video of the kid that's like scared of his own scream and he'll just like start screaming because he's screaming? It's so
No,
crazy.
send it to me, please.
Bro, I got you.
And I like fainting goats. Yo, Dre, I guess I gotta say, Dre turns up, man. He was at this one function until like 11 p.m. And then this man went and did an outfit change and hit another function until God knows when early in the morning. I had to drive back to San Diego and he was still out and he doesn't drink. Like he's just sipping on water the whole time, just hitting function to function, bro. I don't know how he does it.
Gotta move, gotta make moves,
Wait, Dre, you don't drink? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't drink or eat haggis or any of that stuff that you posted up on that in that terrible, terrible menu you call whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't do any of that
No wonder
stuff.
the Brits drink so much. They got to deal with menus like that, bro. Just
Bro,
Bruh,
here
seriously.
with this, bro.
that was rough just to read. Like, damn, you chew this? You chew on that? That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie though, outside of India, the best Indian food is in England still, because they
Yeah,
stole all the Indian people from there, and yeah.
yeah, we did take some good ones. It's in Shoreditch, some of the best Indian restaurants, obviously in England, but my God, stunning.
Is that the word of the
It's the
day?
word of the
Like,
day. You know what? Like I've been eating good recently, right? Like we've been cooking some home meals. I'm just enjoying food at the moment, and the only word that I can describe is stunning,
Impeccable.
impeccable, unbelievable.
yeah, I'm gonna put up Charles, the new guy, in the bad take group chat, so I don't want to out him completely. Because we're still working on this relationship, but it was, bruh, that was so funny. It was so amazing. Charles the Doodle.
He texted me, and he told me he met Charles the Doodle, and I didn't believe him. I still don't believe him. I was like, how the hell did you run into the Doodler, dude?
Do we think he can redeem himself from trying to scam us all with his?
No.
Nah, I don't, man, because even the vibes he gave me, like, what's even more hilarious about this? He was with another woman, and her name was Karma. And I'm like, how you with a woman named Karma? You out here scamming, bro? That's crazy terrible. But no, I don't. The way he looked when I said, "Yo, you tried to scam us," like his face kind of dropped. It kind of was like he knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't surprising. He was just like, "Oh shit, it's you. You're really here."
Anyone on the stage that maybe isn't speaking? Do you mind dropping down because Cass is trying to get up, and I'm sure he has a lot to say about this.
You got to start booting people off, man. Can't ask. Got to just pull out those shoelaces and let it fly.
Hey, you guys want to know a trick? Sorry, I was just rugged. But here's the trick. If you're ever rugged, just swipe up on your screen and then swipe back down and it'll unrug you.
That never works for me, man. You've been saying this for months. It never works.
I literally just did it, dude. It works so perfect. You swipe the app up and then let go and let it come back down and you'll unrug yourself. Now you know.
Or
you can try this. Put your nose to your phone and just leave it there for the rest of the spaces, and it should work.
Yeah, well, I already knew that trick, but this is just something else to try if you need it.
Cash trying to get us to see 3D images like it's 1995.
I went to go watch the YouTube video that Vegas shared, and it completely rugged me. I had to unrug myself, but the video was worth it.
You know what's annoying about Twitter? Like, if you have two accounts and you're on a Spaces, if you switch to that account, you just get rugged. That's why in Bad Take, I keep getting rugged and joining back.
The fix for that is to get multiple phones.
Yeah, what are you doing with that secret account, man?
I was just about to ask the same thing. Homie just straight doxed himself. Go ahead and spill the
It's in my
beans.
bio. It's a terminal in the thing I'm building. Great segue to show, though. Thank you for that.
Boo this man for building with a doxed account. Boo!
How dare you build in this space? You can't build out here.
If I meet you in person, my face will drop. Just get ready for the group chat I'm about to create.
See, he was like a 7 with that human PFP, but with this clone, it became a 10, bro.
Bro, is that a clone? Is Charles rocking a clone now? Dude, I'm about to report this account.
You just called me a 7? Wow.
No, not you. Look at me.
No, not you. Subscribe called me a 7.
Yo, is it me or is it every time we get together on a spaces as a collective, it somehow turns into like a bad take derivative? Like we should be talking about teas and crumpets. Y'all talking about clones and sevens. Like we got to get back on track, bro. Remember where we are, guys. Know how to participate.
Has anybody tried Arizona tea since I said anything earlier?
Vega, shut up. Arizona isn't real tea.
Yo, I know the
Whoa.
Arizona tea guy. He's cool. He has clones.
Yo, Fawn is gatekeeping tea now?
Yeah, dude, she's gatekeeping, bro. Can't believe this.
Have you tried peace tea? Peace tea is pretty good,
Is
but
she
it's a
the
derivative. It's a derivative, though.
is she the tea police? Like determining what's real tea and what isn't?
Do they have Arizona tea over where they speak the Queen's English?
We do, but it's about £7 over here. I can't believe that you guys get it for 99p. 99 cents, sorry. I said p.
No, I love that. Let's just start calling our cents properly. Like we need to start calling them pennies. I got this for 99p, guys.
Yeah, it's so funny to me that you guys have like 99-cent stores because it just sounds so weird. We got £1 stores or 99p stores.
My favorite rapper is 50p's.
I gotta go.
I was gonna say, Vega, don't you have a collab with a Thai Quid sign?
Shut up,
Yeah, I
Cass.
definitely have to go.
Yeah.
No. You're the wild.
Hurry,
Dad
somebody,
jokes.
some clone needs to get to adopt that now. Tyquid, you're gonna be the next hot clone doing Vega. You guys are gonna get together and do all the mashups.
It's gonna be me.
I'm never doing anything with anybody called Thai Quid.
It's me. That's me now. I'm gonna change my name. Vega knows I've got bars as well.
Spit them right now. Let's go.
No, I'm like Vega. I don't perform in person.
How you a rapper that don't rap, man? Both of
That's
y'all.
what. Yeah, that's what I said to him.
I'm not a rapper though.
Yeah, Junior is actually the rapper. I just manage him.
Glasses, t-shirt, shirt. They call me Glasses, t-shirt, shirt, man. But I'm not a rapper.
Bro.
And the spaces.
Did you just get glasses, jacket, shirt man wrong and replace it with t-shirt, shirt? So you're wearing two shirts?
It's the Canadian version. It's the Canadian version. My bad.
It has to be t-shirt. This is tea time.
Yeah, you have to translate jumper, trousers. I don't know.
Pants.
There we go.
Pants is like a bad word over here. Well, it's not really a bad word. It's like if you said pants and you're 5 years old, it would be a bad word. But you'd say that's absolute pants. Like that's terrible.
Why is that a bad word? What makes it bad?
Like no, but it like means something negative over here. Like I literally just explained it, right? Like if something's bad, you'd be like, that's absolutely pants stray.
Yeah, their pants is like saying that's the middle of the mall shit, but they use pants.
Thank you. That's what I
Okay,
was
wait,
looking for.
wait.
The real explanation. Thanks, Vega.
Okay. Let me actually explain it better. Right, pants is not trousers in the UK. Pants is underwear, but like men's underwear, really. No, it can be women's underwear as well, I guess. But yes, you say like, oh my god, that's absolute pants. Like that's underwear, you know. Oh,
Would it be like the equivalent of saying like panties?
no, not really. Like it's more like your dad's walking around in in his pants. I don't know.
Yo, so that's where this all started. Some traumatized kid
Yeah,
who just was like,
yeah.
"Whoa, my dad need to put some underpants on."
That's absolutely pants, Dad.
So y'all can't say SpongeBob SquarePants? We got SpongeBob Square Trousers?
Well, see, this is why it tripped me out because I really thought, oh my god, this man's really just walking around in his underwear, and then I clocked it later on in life that actually he's wearing American pants, which are trousers. You know.
Also, like the crisps and the chips. Like I think you guys are a little bit confused with
No, absolutely not.
terminology.
Let me just ask real quick, what language are we speaking on this Spaces right now? And that's all I'm going to say.
American English.
English.
Ebonics.
Anyway, sorry. No, that was a bit aggressive. But no, it absolutely is crisps. Which
I haven't ever asked my language what it identifies as, so I really can't give you an answer.
okay.
I love crisps. I wish we said crisps because I like the way that feels like when I say it, crisps.
It's so fun.
So
I mean,
good.
I've got a lisp, so it's a bit funny from me, but yeah, a crisp.
It's like an extra crisp.
I never noticed you had a lisp. I thought that was just the Queen's English.
No, I've got a little tiny baby lisp.
It's a beautiful list.
That was a pants comment right there.
SpongeBob Square Trousers.
SpongeBob square jeans.
He's probably around in
Yeah.
England. You know, they just try and be different. So
Yeah, that's fair. Fawn, I was gonna say I also had a speech impediment for a long time, and it hits me every now and again, especially when I get like a cold and my nose like is all non-functioning. Where I couldn't pronounce S, I could only say it with like a. Oh my gosh, I don't think I can even do it. I pronounce the S's through my nose. So when I'd say snake, I'd say, oh my gosh.
Come on, Nadia.
Please
Pull
don't
through, pull
anybody
through.
repeat this. Okay. I would say snake. I can't even do it.
Snake.
No. Listen. Okay. Hold on, let me try a different word. No. And it would make like a gargle through my nose is what I'm trying to explain. It was like snake.
Nick.
Hey, gargle.
Nick.
sounds
I'm
like we're
dying at everyone else. I'm not laughing at you, Anya.
No, it's okay. You can laugh. It's ridiculous. I was so scared that all of my kids would have that and that I would like they'd inherit it from me. That's something that's so weird.
Sounds like regular Canadian vernacular to
Whoa,
me.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Careful, the Canadians. They get real
Bro, the
mad.
other day we had like 6 Canadians on the stage in Bad Take. It was chaos, bro. There are all these different accents. They're talking and saying things that we just didn't understand. They had their own
I was teaching
slang.
you, bro. I was teaching you some.
Yeah,
On
yeah,
top of
yeah.
that, on top of that, they were extra polite to everyone, so you really couldn't be nice mean.
I need a review. I need a refresher. I know we had Tings down, but what was the
Uh,
wait or something like that?
yeah, eh?
Wait.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Yeah, eh? Nick.
There's two
Yeah, eh?
types of slang, right? There's like the hip hop side where it's like the Jamaican slang, and then there's like the hockey slang, so it's completely different. So, uh,
The fact that y'all have hockey slang,
Oh,
bro, says everything about
it's
Canada,
so
man.
funny, dude. If you look online for the people who like do videos about hockey slang, man, I'm dying laughing every time I watch them.
sauce me the puck, duster.
Oh no, what happened? What was that?
It just means pass me the puck, and a duster is just someone that sits on the bench collecting dust, basically.
They got something
Okay,
like
I
that
thought
in
you were like
LA.
cursing somebody out or something, or like casting a curse on that person.
Buster.
What is
They
that?
got that in LA. It's $5, Buster.
Oh no, it's duster, not buster. Duster, like dust.
Nick.
Can you
Wait.
call somebody a duster? A neat duster? Neat duster?
What'd you say, Jose?
Snake duster.
What do you got? What about California? You're like, dude. Is that like the slang there? Like, dude.
Bro, wait till Crypto Bite gets on stage and you know exactly what California slang is all
Is that what
about.
people think? We just walk around saying, dude, dude,
I
dude,
was also shaking my
No, no,
finger.
it's the SNL. It's the SNL California accent.
dude. No, it's bro. You heard Dre how he replied to you? He says, bro. It's not dude
I
anymore.
don't
It's
think
bro.
I don't think that's California. Like I'm from Ohio, man. I think that's just like a overall term of endearment. Like brah, you know what I mean? Brah, bro.
Bro,
Oh
that is
damn.
California.
The way that you said that just now totally was a
Bruh,
Californian accent.
bruh.
Damn.
I just
I
pictured
gotta
You've
you,
adapted.
man,
reevaluate.
with your thumb
I
and
know.
yo.
Damn. I gotta reevaluate things, man.
You say-
You're
Bruh.
gonna
Nah,
have to you're gonna have to move now. It's official. You've officially adopted the California accent. It's time to
yeah,
move.
Dre. If you went back to
Damn.
Ohio right now, they'd be like, yo, you sound a little different, man. You talking a little different. You've been hanging out with them white California surfers, haven't you?
Not even on purpose, man. It's just like been an accidental thing.
Dude.
nah. The real slang in America comes from the deep South. That's where you get people talking in phrases and riddles, and it all makes sense only if you like understood the story about Paws Farm on the Giddy Up or something or whatever it may be.
Bro, here in Hawaii, you just gotta know to know. It's weird. It's like the word the kind or the phrase the kind, it could mean anything and be like, oh yeah, let's go to the kind. And like instantly, like you have to know. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Or like, let's go eat the kind and instantly like you need to know because you guys done that before, you know?
The kind
Compound has the
Uh,
best southern accent, honestly.
when like you mean like when someone's talking about like a type of food and they oh that's the kind.
Yeah, it's like it's an explanation for something. It's a place. It's a person. Oh, do you know the kind? And it's like you instantly need to know. You know?
We grew up with that in our family because my uncle has been to Hawaii so many times and he's a surfer, so he picked it up from the surfers. They call everything the kind. Like if he's got a meal at his favorite restaurant, oh, that's the kind. The surf spot, that's the kind.
Yo, Compound, I want to hear your southern accent. It's beautiful.
I don't have a southern accent, bro.
What to say? What?
What?
Where?
He was doing it last week on Bad Take. It was amazing.
No, I wasn't, bro. He's been trying to pull something out of me for a week now.
No, he did it. He almost did it, and then he stopped himself, and he was laughing. And then he's like, "I don't want like someone like Ilan or someone else to be here and just like disrespect them."
Look,
I think Cass could do it.
Shake.
the only accent that I want to hear is Cass's British accent. That's all I want to be hearing.
Yes.
Come on,
Come on, Cass. We know you got it in you.
come on, Cass. It's tea time. Let's go.
He fake rugged. He fake rugged.
You can't fool us, Cass. We know you got it.
I'm literally just sitting here like in awkward silence, just trying to like wait until y'all think I'm rugged or some shit.
I was gonna say I wish I still had mine. Fun. I was gonna say I was gonna mean to tell you I was when I was really young for like 6 years. I lived in High Wycombe, so like my first language or my first speaking voice was British. I had it till I was like 12 years old. Random fact, but military brat growing up. But yeah, High Wycombe, went back and forth, went all over Europe and shit like that. But yeah, I lost it when I was about 12. Still wish I had it though.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
Johnny with a millet with a British accent, bro. I would pay good money for that, man. Please pick it back up.
Bro, I had like real shit eyes too, so I had like those thick Austin Powers glasses too. Oh, brutal.
I used to have an accent too until I moved, and like until 12, similar story, like South African accent. I have a funny story actually. I was in the first grade, and I needed to use the washroom, and I just moved to Canada, and I was like, "Can I use the loo?" And the teacher didn't understand me, so I like peed my pants because I didn't know where the washroom was, because the loo is like the washroom. So
That's so sad, though. Why? Oh, I'm
no,
sorry
it's not
for
that sad. It's
for
not
your.
traumatizing at all.
See,
I
that's
mean,
that's
it
a
is though, but for your little for like the child that we have inside of us, we have like these traumatic moments we go back to when we're like small and we're like, why did that happen? Ah. So
see
we
that's the
feel for you.
great thing about Hawaii. You can say whatever, and we instantly know. And we don't know what you're talking about. We're like the loo. I was like, all right, here's the bathroom. We don't need to know what you're talking about. We just kind of make it out. It's all about body posture and everything, right?
So do you know any language then? Like if someone were to speak French to you,
Hawaii Crew English actually is a language now, so it became so like hard to understand to the point where it became a language.
The fact that Anya just apologized to your inner child for your peeing in your pants incident, that's what makes me love you so much, bro. Like that's so heartwarming right there.
Is this space is oh, it's recorded. Never mind.
Nah, bro. No, come on, bro. Every single time we get in a space, that's the same excuse we hear from you every single time. You know what? Oh no, it's recorded. Never mind.
All right,
I love
yeah,
the
but
accent.
if I tell that was a great accent as well. Yeah, I like that. If I tell the story, none of you can say anything, and this gets deleted afterwards because it's my street cred. I actually did wee myself not that long ago. Well, it was a little while ago now, but it was maybe like 20. I'm going to say 2013, and it was dark time. It just happened, and the only reason why I got away with it is because it was absolutely pissing it down with rain anyway. Yeah. Was that an overshare?
Your stories be like halfway processed. Like it's like I'm still confused about what happened here. Okay, but yeah, sure, we can
I
ride with that. Cool, thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no, I can't. There's not really much to it, really. I was waiting for a bus, and it just happened,
We were
I get it
telling
now. Get it now. Yeah.
me and Dre were telling army stories in Bad Take the other night, and I went told the story about the drill sergeants used to force you to drink water, but then they wouldn't let you go to the bathroom. So you would have people in formation marching, just peeing themselves, dude, like grown men. They would like just be peeing themselves, and they'd make them go out throughout the whole day like that. So like it's not that big of a deal. Like I've seen so many people do it.
Agreed. Agreed. I had a homegirl who only had one kidney, and she was damn, it started off grim, didn't it? We came back from the club and we've been drinking all night, and she's like, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. And we had pulled back up to the house, and we got there too late, so she just pissed inside of the BMW seats, all on the leather, like, and try to act like she didn't do it though, right? Like act like she ran up to the house and everything was cool, but she forgot her phone or something in the car, and I had to go back out to the car and get it. Reached in, you know how you just blindly tap the seat looking for the phone or something, all pissed. Like, man, she just really pissed in the seats and didn't even say nothing. So yeah, we all sympathize and empathize. It happens all the time.
I don't
Hey, that's good.
empathize for her though. That was kind of rude, you know. So yeah.
She was a nice girl, so I forgive her.
Bro, she only had one kidney, my guy. Give
I
her,
know, right? I
bro.
know. That's what I said. I had to, and I knew she only had one kidney, right? So I guess I could, I could, like I said, it's all good. We forgive her.
I have 2 kidneys.
So well, that means that is shouldn't be happening your way, Missy. So
Oh, I know.
reevaluate.
It was 10 years ago. I'm a different person now.
I thought you said it was a few years ago or like recently.
No, it was 2013. You know when you say, oh, it was recently, and it was actually 2008, it doesn't feel like that long ago, you know?
Yeah, I believe you.
All right, it was last week, I admit it.
Damn, I was gonna share an embarrassing story to save you a little bit there, Fawn, but I don't
Please.
know. You just kind of digging yourself a deep hole here.
No, Cass, come on. I shared one.
I mean, mine wasn't about peeing myself because the last time I did that, I was like 3. So, you kind of got me beat there. But nah, this is my this one. I tell this story because I'm proud of it. I ain't that disappointed in myself. But pretty much after one Halloween, I was walking around my neighborhood and I saw that there was like some random piece of candy on the ground, and I was like, "Yo, what if I ate that candy, and since it had been raining, something in the rain made the candy special, and then like I became like super powered or some shit." And I was like, "Nah, that's fucking crazy. Like that's so crazy." I sure shit went back and ate that candy just to make sure. I don't have superpowers.
When
though.
was it?
You rode the
I was
different
like
bus.
17.
He rode the different bus.
No, but for real, that kind of sounds like something that somebody would say that actually had superpowers because they ate this rain-soaked candy in the middle of nowhere. So I don't believe you for a hot second.
What kind
It
of
was
candy
one of
was
those.
it?
It was a now and later. I hate those too. Like I think we had a whole talk about it. Like I hate like Swedish fish and all that like trash hard candy that you have to chew for hours. But I sure shit ate that now and later just in case like turn me into Spider-Man or something.
Wait,
You
wait,
thought
wait.
you were like Mike or
Cass is Spider-Man. It's confirmed.
Cass, I need to know, was it in a wrapper or not in a wrapper?
It was in a wrapper. Yeah, I'm not a fucking savage,
It
y'all.
was the
Like, come on.
my
you thought it was like Mike or something, but instead you turned into Willy Wonka or some shit.
See, but not Willy Wonka. I was at least hoping like it was red, so I was like, maybe there's some fire powers coming. Like, I don't know, something. I was a little hopeful, too hopeful.
Yo, if it's in a packet, I'm picking that shit up like tomorrow. Is that wrong?
Somebody hang up on her.
I guess like it makes sense because like there isn't that much great food in England, right? So like you gotta savor what you got.
Look, you don't get much with these rations, okay? So I'm gonna take everything that I've got.
People will really be sick all the time, wondering why they're sick, and they just ate some candy off the ground.
Okay, you act like I'm telling you I'm sick all the time. Come on now, don't be fudding my name like that.
That's a fact, bro. That is a fact. I really gotta eat. My man said to me, literally word for word, bar for bar, I really gotta eat better, man. But secretly eating candy off the rain so ground. It's ridiculous.
When did Cass do this? Was this like last week?
It was also like 2010s, so back there in the days, it wasn't anytime soon, y'all. Don't worry, don't worry.
But 2019.
Oh man, pre-pandemic candy, so it's cool, bro. Don't worry about that.
Is that a thing? Like pre-pandemic candy is like less radioactive, and so it's like it's okay, like it counts. It's totally safe.
I feel like there were things that we did pre-pandemic that are just like not socially acceptable anymore.
100%,
I don't
Like,
think you can
1,000%.
speak for everyone, but yeah, maybe.
well, I mean, for me, if I'm at like a birthday party and someone's blowing out a candle on their cake, I'm a bit like, ew. Whereas before I would have never have like thought about that, but now I'm like, you're breathing on my slice, you know.
That is 100% true, actually. All of the birthday parties I have taken my kids to, my small Generation Alpha children, everyone serves cupcakes. They don't cut into a cake and give you slices of that stuff anymore. It's cupcakes from here on out. Everybody gets their own wrapper. You got it combined in this little cute, thing, delectable thing, and it's like no germs, involved in that whole thing. It's totally a thing.
I just went to a birthday party yesterday, a kid's birthday party. They definitely blew on the cake. Little homie definitely just let it fly all on the cake. It was at a bowling alley, so that lets you know how grimy it was in there too. So it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
I mean, that's better for their immunity, if anything, right?
Yeah, that's actually true. I read a study that it's, oh, this is a bit dark, but everyone knows I had fucking leukemia. Apparently, childhood leukemia can be linked with like the amount of exposure you have to like pathogens and like germs and stuff in the first, like, I think it's like 6 to 8 months of your life or whatever. Interesting.
Yeah, they actually, so when my kids were small, we'd go to these not they're not really play dates, but like the libraries and parks and stuff, they'd have like, where you get your new if you're a new mom or if you're a mom with like a really small kid and you just get all the babies together and stuff, and they would all be yucky together, like playing with
But
blocks and
the
sharing.
box party.
No, not like a chicken. Actually, that's another story. But yeah. So basically, we'd get all the kids together and just kind of like have them hang out and expose them to what other little kids that are their size, right? But it's like it does the germ thing too at the same time. But funny enough, on my very when I first became a mom, I actually looked into that because I went to chickenpox parties when I was little, but there's a vaccine for that now, so people don't do that anymore. That's not a thing.
Bro, what the fuck is a chickenpox party?
It's. I think we should have done it with the whole COVID thing. Honestly, so
That's a bad
chickenpox.
idea. It's a bad
I
idea,
think it's a good
Scram.
idea. So chickenpox party is you gather your kids and you force them to have a chickenpox in order to like in the future you don't have to actually go through it on a random time. So I was thinking maybe we can do that with COVID, where we like section off people to get COVID and like do like a COVID party. That way we can segregate the hospitals, because then if you're thinking about it, everybody's just getting sick with COVID, and if we do it in sections where we're able to sustain that with the hospital, it'll be a lot more smarter, I think.
It's a good idea
you know,
until you get charged for murder for having people come to a party to catch COVID together in as as one.
That's a terrible idea. I've never even
yeah,
tried
Terrible.
it, bro.
I
Like,
was
It's
just
a
gonna say.
smart idea. It's hospitals couldn't sustain the people becoming
Let's
sick,
switch the
so
subject.
if you could
I hate
like
the COVID subject.
find
No,
everything.
it's just like a little touchy and too political. So yeah.
It's not political. I think it's just a smart way of doing things.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to each their own. There's definitely people out there, I'm sure, that do it. I'm personally not like a big fan of that because I had my third baby. He caught COVID really, really early on, and he was one of those kids that got it so bad that they had to put him on a machine for oxygen and stuff. And so, you just never know how people are going to react. Everybody's bodies are different, and for something like that, it's just really scary. And so, definitely don't recommend. This is not life advice.
Now, forcing the vaccine is a little bit more, yeah, that's political.
Yeah, and we can save that for another time. I think it's
You're
probably a little
not
too off
for
putting.
for a never time. Subscribe. Stop going dark, bro. Bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's reel it back in.
You know, Arizona iced tea, the 99 cent thing. Like, I remember like last year, someone tweeted that Costco hot dogs went up by like $1 or something, and then the Costco stock crashed because of it. So I wonder what would happen if that happened to Arizona iced tea. You know?
I told you, bro, this is a macro issue. You know what I mean? If the cost goes up even 20 cents, my guy, global economy in shambles.
It can't be that good. Tea is also one of those things like iced tea, mid tier drink. I just gotta say that.
Arizona iced tea slaps. So if you got like a mango one, they have different flavors. You know, you just gotta explore and find the right one, right? It's kind of like a clone, or like
So deep, respectfully, it is not like a clone. It is like one of those random projects that I'm just not gonna ever really get interested into because I've seen it and I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
Yo,
I've
clone
got been there, don't like
Arizona
it.
iced tea, bro. That'd be a banger.
Vega
Cass
would.
would leave. Class would sell his clones and quit his job. So how's the weather like?
I was just about to say, Deep. What was your meal? Starter, main course, dessert.
Okay, dessert. I'll start with dessert first. Cheesecake, the regular kind. Um,
Actually, no. I don't like this question. I'm going to change it. What would be your last meal on Earth? That's my actual question. I think this says a lot about someone. Starter, main course, dessert. Go.
okay, I'm gonna add a side to it though. All right.
Okay, fine. You're allowed one side, but only for the main, not for the starter or dessert.
Yeah. Okay, so I would have some sort of lamb. Like my uncle makes crazy lamb kebabs, or a lamb burger, with some
What?
veggies. But then as a side, I want some spicy wings, like deathly spicy. I love spicy food, and like once in a while, and like if I'm already about to die, I want to feel some pain, some good pain. And then I would have some wine or some tequila, or an old fashioned. I would have to figure out what I really want to drink. It depends on my mood, And then for dessert, I would have cheesecake, the regular kind.
Deep, you missed starter.
Oh, starter. Uh,
He said tequila. He said he's just going all tequila
Oh,
or old fashions for the
yeah,
starter.
fine.
Shots.
honestly, like I don't know. There's a lot of good starters out there. Maybe broccoli cheese casserole or whatever. What was his name? Snapback, snapback. Maybe I gotta taste it
Oh,
before I die.
Not gonna lie, sad that you said broccoli cheese, whatever. Like that was I was everything else that you had on there. That was pretty good. I was gonna almost rock with you to the end.
yes,
I
that
know
was
I've never
that.
tried it. Like Snapback said that it's really good, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's Snapback's recipe. We were all like, "What the f- this?" But I'm down to try it as well. But it's just not for my last meal. Like, what the fuck? You really gonna waste your last meal starter? Anya, go. Last meal on Earth. Starter, main, dessert.
Okay. Starter. Wow. I might have to think about this. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it and go for it. Judge me if you will. Um, starter. I'm gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with a soup. But I'm gonna go with a soup that describes me, which is pho. I'm gonna go with pho as a starter. Which is probably weird because we're usually a main. But anyway, okay, and then main. I'm gonna go with a steak, roasted potatoes, and asparagus as a main. Um, and for dessert, I'm gonna go with creme brulee.
Yeah,
Good
love.
choice of dessert for sure.
All right, Vega, you're up next.
Hmm. Um.
This man's gonna say
Starter.
chicken tenders, and chicken
Oh
tenders.
gosh. Starter. You know I gotta get some Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. Um. For the actual meal itself, some Puerto Rican food, either made by my mom or my dad's homie O'Meal, because that man be chefing. And then for dessert, I don't know, man. Either some really like, I'm gonna use the word moist confetti cake, or one of those 75-cent cookies for middle school cafeteria.
I'm about to kick you for using the word moist.
It's only okay if you use it when describing cake, because if it's not, if you got a dry ass cake, like get away from it.
All right, you're forgiven. Dre, go.
Last meal. I'm gonna be honest. I got to keep it a buck with everyone in this room. I'm not eating anything that's food, and I'm gonna leave it like that. The only thing I'm eating,
It's ass.
Hey
yeah,
yo!
that's definitely on the
Hey
menu. That's
yo.
that's definitely on the menu. That might be the dessert. I'm not worried about no damn food if this is my last meal. I'm just keeping it a buck.
I'm finished. You are
Pineapples
not.
for
You are not
pineapple.
invited to come dine with me. Okay.
You got to start off with pineapples as a starter, though. You know.
Man, now I'm just imagining like a last meal, like dinner party. Everybody's like sitting down, fork and knife. Dre's already got the shirt popped off.
Gotta stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. Stay prepared. You don't have to get prepared. You feel me?
Y'all are the most unhinged. I cannot. I'm giving this space 5 minutes and then I'm wrecking all of it.
Wait, let me throw mine in real quick because y'all didn't hit one of the greatest foods. Starter. It's got to be some sushi. It's got to be just some solid sashimi. Shit, I've never even tasted like sushi from Japan, but that's what the quality I'm requesting. Um, and then I love Chinese food and Asian food, so I'm hoping it's like a Chinese buffet that I can just go around, just grab a little lo mein, a little fried rice, bend the rules a little bit, and then yeah, you gotta have some ice cream. That's for me. I Anybody from the Northeast will know ice cream in like New York and New Jersey hits way different, and sometimes it's even like labeled as custard. Have a little of that with some like moist cake, as Vega likes to describe it. Done. You can send me on. Play some music though while we're eating, because otherwise it's just gonna be a dull ass meal. Me just chomping. You got to have some music or something on the way out.
Netflix. You know.
I'm going to go on this wholesome pivot, starting out with beer at KBBQ. You have to do it with friends. That's the only way to do it. Also, hi, guys. Um, and then you're also playing games with the beer, too. So the only reason why I didn't say omakase was because sometimes it's just like you and alone, and sometimes it's a lonely experience. But KBBQ, friends, cheers, beer. Then end it with cheesecake with like the canned cherries. I don't want real cherries. I need like the very heavily processed cherry, like a layer thick layer right on top of it. One slice.
Delicious. I know exactly the cherries you're talking about. You know what? You know what word I'll use to describe that? Stunning.
Ooh,
Stunning.
stunning.
Oh, stunning.
Stunning.
Yo, Vega, have you always ate like a 10-year-old or?
Yeah, bro. Even when I was an infant, I ate like a 10-year old. You know, it's just one of those things.
You know what's not? I don't think. Do they have Cheez-Its in Europe? Fun.
They do, but they're more like Ritz, or we have something called mini cheddars, which are kind of similar. I love a mini cheddar, absolutely delicious.
I love a Cheez-It, but I was recently told that they're like Cheez-Its as they are in America aren't in Europe because they've got some like very bad things like you should not be putting in your body. But I also eat like a 5-year-old. Love a Cheez-It, love a Shake Shack burgers, love my spicy McNuggets. But apparently they're really, really bad for you. Like, yeah, I know they're really bad for you, but like very, very bad.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so a lot of your food that you have over there, like even like American foods or whatever, we have like different, like it's the same, like we get Oreos over here, but they're not like your Oreos because we're so strict with like food standards where like we're not allowed like the same colors as you guys or like the same like additives or whatever. So actually like a lot of your stuff tastes so like your Fanta is so crazy to me. I literally had a Fanta in Miami, and it's like bright orange. Like that shit is so crazy. It looks like radioactive. It's so different over here. Like there's like all of our stuff is so like muted and stuff because we're not allowed to use the same ingredients.
What
You know
color is
what?
Yeah,
Fanta?
It's still orange, but it's just not that crazy. Like it's made with like fruit and stuff.
You
Okay,
know
I
what?
just looked up a picture of it. That shit looks 6 days old. Like you should have thrown that out. Like it's
Yo,
dark. It's dark.
You know what I don't get? Like in the US, you can like put poison in your body, but then you guys banned Kinder Surprise.
Yo, I think mine's one is a little bit too fancy. I don't know. You guys are not hitting it with this.
hit us.
So mine's would be hmm. I usually just go straight for the food, honestly. Have some Wagyu steak. It has to be smoked with Kiawe wood. There's a different taste when you smoke it. Uh, Coconut shrimp with have it drizzled. Old fashioned like deep here. Like I said earlier, it's different when you smoke it up, so like infused with some orange or something like that. I heard Cass mention sushi chutoro. I'm not sure if you guys had that. It's like one of the best part of the tuna. It's so good. It's so good. Or maybe miso soup would be dope for the starters. Just start your body up pretty good.
You don't
But
need
yeah, dessert. Well, what do you have for dessert? Uh
What Dre's having?
All right. Does anybody else want?
my bad, guys. Gotta pay some bills. These renters aren't paying. Dessert. I would have some mochi ice cream. That'd be dope. I just love ice cream.
compound. You still here, Cora?
Yeah, I'm always here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, compound. Give us quick. Tell us your starter
Wait,
main.
the question, what are we talking about?
Start.
I've never been to Britain.
What's your starter main dessert? Last meal of your life.
Damn, that's hard. Um, yeah, like he said, I don't know all the fancy words that Subscribe use, but a steak sounds good. Um, the starter. And also like maybe start with some sushi, and then eat a steak, and then probably like pecan pie for dessert
Oh,
with like
pecan pie
some
slaps.
French vanilla ice cream on it, like warmed up with some French vanilla ice cream on it.
Yo, pecan pie slaps. Damn, I'm hungry now.
That's what I'm saying, man. Why'd y'all do this? Like, why would you do this to us? I just came in, like, I rugged, I came back, and you guys are just causing food FOMO for the whole group.
Look, one thing
It's a
about
food
me,
psyop.
I'm hungry all of the time.
Did you guys do Dre yet?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
He had the best. He had the best answer.
Just get like a bowl of lettuce,
Mm-mm.
um, a
Mm-mm.
little sauce.
Mm-mm. It was
He
a
said
different
the
kind of beat.
groceries, bruh. He
Kind of
said the
He's
Mm-mm.
got he's got
groceries.
he's
Mm-mm.
got peaches. He's got
Mm-hmm.
all the
Mm-hmm.
Followed by some bean tacos.
pineapples.
Pineapples, peaches. Give it to him.
Asparagus.
Give him the TDLR. Mm-hmm.
It was the
Mm-hmm.
flower of life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Best dessert ever created by God.
absolutely unhinged. All of you. I just can't believe this.
Earlier he said it's Sunday. We can't even go this far, and he took it that far.
Unhinged,
I'm talking about the circle of life.
This tea time is very adult. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, we all
On
adults here.
all
We're
fairness.
grown. We're grown in these spaces. It's okay.
Somebody slide me
R.I.P. to
some
anybody.
seconds.
R.I.P. to anybody who's not grown yet. If you 17-year-olds and under, go get out of here.
This is more behaved than that one space that y'all held that had to get deleted promptly.
Yeah, everyone was confessing to all sorts of rubbish. What pants space?
Yeah, we will definitely not be rehashing and or brewing up circumstances for that to happen again. Because yeah, that was unhinged.
So what happened in that space?
Basically, no, I'm joking.
No, but seriously, love to everyone. Thank you so much for everyone that came in, shared your favorite teas, favorite meals, favorite all the things. And you know, we love you so much. We're going to let's see. I don't know whose spaces is coming up next. Maybe Monday we have something. If anybody wants to throw it in there that there's a spaces upcoming. That takes on Monday evening. We don't have FOMO Anonymous, right? Not today. And go ahead.
No, no FOMO anonymous. We probably should though. A lot of people being degens out here. We had a whole talk with Deep the night before about taking his time, finding the right clone. You know, don't worry about it. Just take your time. And he must have got off space and said, "Yeah." They said, "Take my time. Let me pull my ledger out right now." And the next morning he had a clone. So we're probably about due for a FOMO anonymous space. But we got a lot of NFTLA stuff going on. So we'll probably catch up on Monday for bad take, guys.
Yo,
Also,
and let me say this. If you're in LA, February, March 24th, come through. It's gonna be epic. Come through.
Vaughn and I are starting a space. It's about art, and we're gonna get some guests up. And Compound suggested the name Art A, so we're gonna do make that the name. And we're gonna interview like different artists and see where they got inspired, what inspires them, motivates them, and just their story about life, pretty much. And yeah, anyone's welcome to come up too.
Specifically Canadian artists, right? Art, eh?
No, it doesn't have to be Canadian.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Well, I feel like that wraps it up then. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with us for Sunday tea time. We'll try to do this either again next week, or maybe we'll hash up a Wednesday Queens of CloneX space. Hit up that take space on Monday, and if you haven't already tweeted out your CloneX, your hashtag CloneX post with your clone and a sick render that has been done for you, or if you've done yourself or something kind of fun, do it. Go. Spam that timeline. Love you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye, guys. I love this. It was very British. Let's do it again sometime.
So British.
See you next week for a cuppa. Be round with the crumpets and biscuits.
Oh my
goodness.
How
Crumpets in it? For fuck's sake.
Rug it, Anya. After that, Christ.
In it, bruv.
In it, bruv.
Oi.
We speak the Queen's English. Never.